As you know by now, Jarrel Miller, Anthony Joshua's opponent for June 1st at Madison Square Garden, has failed a drugs test for a fat burner that will help him increase his endurance, lose his body fat, but maintain a lean muscle mass while in the process of losing body fat, something that is very hard to do. But Jarrel Miller wants his B test to be checked so that he can be proven innocent. He believes he has done nothing wrong and that he will be proven innocent. He said he never took any performance enhancing drugs and his B test will prove that. But then again, a fighter is going to plead their innocence. They are never going to say they are guilty and they took the drugs. So I don't know really what we can take from this, but Jarrel Miller is going to dispute it and fight it with all he has. Now, if this B test does come back positive and he fails again, then his boxing license will be continuously revoked and he will not be able to fight Anthony Joshua on June 1st. I don't know what the punishment will be and I don't know what the ban will be, but I'd imagine it will be pretty hefty. I think they are clamping down now on drugs cheats. It's a time for change. Drugs cheats have no place in the sport of boxing and it has to come to an end, and Jarrel Miller will be made an example of that. He said that he did pass a drugs test about a week ago and he was randomly tested, and VADA is a voluntary system. He signed up to it voluntarily and he was happy to be tested. Those were his claims. So he says he doesn't understand how he failed the drugs test, as he does not know of any performance enhancing drugs in his camp and nothing has been taken by him. So, I mean, his team could be involved, but I think that is unlikely. I don't think the fighter would be left in the dark. Now, I believe that Jarrel Miller will know something about it if he has been taking these drugs. I don't believe that his camp will be pumping him full of a performance enhancing substance without letting him in on it. And also, he failed the test earlier in camp. I think it was the 20th of March or something like that. And that is early into camp. This drug would possibly be used early in camp also, a fat burner to get the weight down before the training really gets hard. I highly doubt they would take that risk without letting him know or informing him, or even questioning him whether he should be taking this. It is clear to us that he has been trying to lose weight. We know he has been trying to cut down on weight in order to improve his mobility when he goes in there with Anthony Joshua, because as we all know, you can't just stand in front of Anthony Joshua because he would knock you out, so you have to be able to move well, and definitely not move backwards. We saw what happened to Povetkin. He moved backwards in straight lines and Anthony Joshua just backed him up and knocked him out. That is what was going to happen to Jarrel Miller if he moved back and retreated in straight lines and wasn't mobile enough and able to step off to the side. He would have been a sitting duck for Anthony Joshua, because Anthony Joshua is very athletic and he has good movement for his size. Also, Jarrel Miller would have to have a very good cardiovascular engine in this fight, because if he was cutting down weight, his body would be depleted and his cardiovascular system would not be working as efficiently as he was before. Then he has obviously taken this drug so that he can improve his mobility, obviously being lighter, improve his endurance, because obviously that is what the drug also does, and have a lean muscle mass. So to be honest, what this drug is, GW1516, is a performance enhancing drug that does it all for you as a fighter. It will not make him a better boxer, but it will enhance his boxing ability that he already has, which, I mean, he's a good boxer, I'll give him that. But obviously he was lacking a lot of things in his last fight against Bogdan, something he had to improve on, something that would not be enough to defeat Anthony Joshua. Maybe he knew that, maybe someone in his team knew that, and that is why he took the drugs. Now obviously he's innocent until proven guilty, although he has failed a drugs test, so he's kind of guilty. But until the B test comes back, we kind of are waiting to see what will happen, because we don't know. So we don't know whether they will be proceeding with this fight, Anthony Joshua versus Jarrel Miller. There have been a few replacements mentioned, Luis Ortiz, Michael Hunter, and also Adam Kalnacki. But still, we don't know what is going to happen with Anthony Joshua versus Jarrel Miller yet. The fight could still go ahead if the B test comes back negative. All we know is there has been an adverse finding and they have found something that they are not happy with, and not happy with Jarrel Miller competing, having in his system. Drug GW1516 is a very potent drug, obviously, that helps lean muscle mass and endurance and reduces body fat effortlessly while eliminating the stress that would put the body under if he done it naturally. But guys, what are your thoughts on this? Jarrel Miller disputing this finding. Do you think he will be proven innocent? And do you think the June 1st date should go ahead with Anthony Joshua taking on Jarrel Miller still? What do you think? Please drop your thoughts in the comments below. Please like the video and subscribe for more content. Thank you guys.